Every day, thousands of people pour their hearts into a product, a brand, a dream, and then hand the keys to someone else's kingdom. We're talking about the great platform debate. Do you build on Amazon, Etsy, or YouTube, or do you bet on your own website? Here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody in the passive income guru space wants to admit discoverability on your own site is basically zero, unless you work for it obsessively. Meanwhile, Amazon alone has over 300 million active customers just wandering the digital aisles, credit card already out, looking for exactly what you sell. Think of it like this. Building your own website is like opening a restaurant in the middle of a cornfield and hoping people smell the food. Building on Amazon or Etsy is like setting up a food stall at the world's busiest airport. The foot traffic is already there. You're just competing for attention. And yet, the dream of owning your audience has never been louder. Especially after creators woke up one morning in 2022 to find their Etsy shop suspended, their Amazon listings buried, or their YouTube ad revenue gutted overnight. The platform giveth, and the platform absolutely ruthlessly taketh away, usually without a phone call, an apology, or even a coherent explanation. The psychological toll of that kind of dependency is real. Ask any seller who built a six-figure Etsy business only to get delisted for a policy violation they didn't even know existed. It's the digital equivalent of building your dream house on rented land and then being surprised when the landlord redecorates. Historically, every major platform shift has created millionaires and casualties in equal measure: the early eBay sellers, the first wave Amazon FBA hustlers, the original YouTube ad revenue chasers. Each generation of entrepreneurs thought their platform was different, permanent, safe, and each generation eventually learned that algorithms don't have loyalty, only incentives. Here's how this actually fits into a predictable cycle. Platform rises, early adopters win big, platform matures, fees increase, reach shrinks, and the house always takes a larger cut. The community of seasoned e-commerce operators will tell you plainly, diversify early or diversify painfully later. One of the biggest misconceptions is that having your own website means you've somehow escaped the algorithm you haven't. You've just traded one algorithm for Google's, which is arguably more brutal and less forgiving to newcomers. The other myth is that platforms are just middlemen eating your margin, when in reality, you're paying for something genuinely valuable, a warm, pre-qualified audience with buying intent already activated. So what do the data and the survivors actually tell us to do? Start where the eyeballs are, capture revenue fast, then systematically reinvest into building own channels, email lists, a website, a community, so you're not entirely at the mercy of a quarterly earnings call in Seattle. The practical playbook looks like this. Use the platforms for discovery and cash flow, but treat every customer interaction as an opportunity to pull someone into your orbit permanently. A buyer on Etsy is a transaction. A subscriber on your email list is a relationship, and relationships don't get shadow banned. The irony that nobody talks about enough is that the platforms everyone complains about are also the reason those same complainers have a business at all. YouTube built entire media careers for people who couldn't have gotten a meeting at a TV network, and Amazon gave cottage industries a global storefront for $39 a month. The discipline here isn't choosing platforms versus own channels, it's building a portfolio. Sizing your dependency on any single source of traffic like you'd size a risky position in a volatile market. Don't go all in on Etsy. Don't go all in on your blog. Spread the exposure, manage the downside, and keep your process consistent regardless of which algorithm is currently having an existential crisis. At the end of the day, discoverability is borrowed, but audience is built, and the builders who win are the ones who use borrowed attention wisely, while quietly constructing something nobody can take from them. Discipline, diversification, and the patience to play a longer game than your competitors are what separate the sustainable businesses from the cautionary tales. Whether you land on a platform-first strategy or go headfirst into building your own digital home, what matters most is that you actually start clarity comes from motion, not from endlessly debating the perfect setup. And if you're ready to take that next step, whether it's in real estate investing, home contracting work, or finding the right lenders to back your vision, check out our links in the description below.